Alright, back with another video, alright? I know it's been a while, okay? I know there's gonna be a bunch of comments that have been gone for like 10 years, it's only been a couple of days. It hasn't been that long, alright? But today, I am back with another video. It is going to be the best Chapter 2 competitive settings guide. So my last Fortnite settings video did pretty well, so I decided, why not make a Chapter 2 version? You know, it only makes sense. So, we're gonna get into it. This is the best Fortnite Chapter 2 settings for competitive players. Alright, so to get started, windowed mode. Put it to full screen. Don't use a windowed full screen. Don't use windowed, okay? Use full screen. The other ones have VSync on them. It's forced by Windows to have VSync, so just leave it on full screen. Resolution, native is what I recommend. You can use stretch. Some people do. It lowers your field of view, but it does stretch out character models. You can play it if you want, but for most people, I just recommend playing on your native resolution. Frame rate limit. There are some people like Clicks that do 160 FPS frame rate limit. They do that because they want the game to feel a little more fast-paced and not overly smooth. So I personally use 200. A lot of pros use 240. You can use really whatever you want, but I use 200. You use whatever you want. Play with it. See what you like. Alright, brightness. You can lower it, you can raise it. I think actually lowering it helps see players better because it increases the contrast, but I like to just use default because I don't want my screen to be too dark, and I also don't want it to be too bright. You can play with that. Once again, it's personal preference. Not a big deal. It's not going to change your gameplay that dramatically, so mess with it. See what you like, and yeah. Alright, user interface contrast. This is a new setting. All it does is change the look of the menu. I just recommend leaving it on default, but if you like that look, you do you. I don't. So I'm just going to leave it on default. Colorblind mode. Now, this is a touchy one, okay? So, I personally use this one. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I don't know how to pronounce it. But I personally use this one. 6 strength. I like it. I recommend it. A lot of people use these two. I used to use this one. It helps see into the storm from further away. But with the new Chapter 2 update, you can see into the storm with this one pretty easily. But you just have to be a little bit closer. But this one also helps see players, so I like this one the best. Alright, now for the graphics settings. I recommend just putting your preset to low and maxing out your 3D resolution. See, look at that. Put it to low, max out your 3D resolution. You have good settings now. Alright, moving on to advanced graphics. VSync off, motion blur off, show FPS on. You can have it off if you want, but I like it on because I like to see my FPS. DirectX version, you can try out 12. I have tried it out. It didn't make a difference for me, so I just leave it on 11, but you can try it out if you want. If it helps your FPS, good. If it doesn't, then leave it on 11. Allow multi-threaded rendering, I have always had it on. Hasn't been an issue. You can turn it off if you want, or you can turn it on if it's off by default. I don't know. Just play with it, see what works best, and yeah. Alright, now for these settings. Language, put that to whatever language you want. Don't really care. You can put German, you want Arabic, cool, do that. I leave it system default English because I speak English. Matchmaking region, put that to whatever region you have best ping to. And if you don't know, the lower the ping, the better. Mine is NA East, NA West is higher, Europe is even higher, Oceania is even higher, Brazil is in between Europe and Oceania. Okay, okay. Alright, now sensitivities, I am not going to talk about these because these are all perfect. I am not going to, alright. Now for sensitivities, I am not going to talk about these. These are all personal preference. You got to figure these out yourself. There are plenty of YouTube videos out there. I'll probably be making one soon, so if you want to see that, subscribe. And yeah. Alright, now I'm down here into camera and display. Not on this mode, hide the player's name. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can have them on or off. It's up to you. Hit matchmaking delay. That's for stream sniping. If you're not streaming, I recommend putting it on 0. If you are streaming, you can use it, but it's up to you. HUD scale. I use 0.68. Some pros actually use the default 1, and that's horrible. I do not recommend it, but you can do it if you want it. But I like 0.68. Show spectator count on. I leave it on. You can turn it off if it makes you anxious or whatever when you're playing the game. Doesn't really matter. You know, personal preference. Peripheral lighting. Yeah, okay. We're not even going to talk about that. Alright, control options. Turn by default. Turn that on. If you haven't gotten used to it, and if it's off, I recommend getting used to it because it should be standard right now. Every single player should have it on. In tap to search / interact, I also recommend that on so you don't have to hold down your key to open chests and stuff like that. You can just hit it once and it opens it. The next thing I want to talk about is auto open doors. I recommend leaving that on because if you mess up your edit and you accidentally edit a door, then you automatically open the door. Confirm edit on release. I recommend putting that on. It is a little difficult to get used to, but it's not bad, and I think that most players should use it. Auto pick up items. I have it on. Some people don't. It's up to you, but you know, I know some players that don't. I personally like it. I've used it pretty much the entire time I've been playing Fortnite, so I just leave it on. Auto sort consumables to the right. If you like having your heals on the right side of your hotbar, then put that as on. If you don't, then leave it off. Now controller options. I do not use controllers, so I can't really help you with these. I mean, so yeah, I just recommend finding a controller player and getting settings from them instead of me, because I do not use controller. Alright, audio settings is almost all personal preference. 3 3D headphones, I recommend having that on and sound quality on high. This is the best combination that I have found, at least personally. Some people don't like 3D headphones, but I do. You can test it out yourself, see what you like the best, but I like it on. Visualize sound effects, leave that off. Don't use it, okay? I know there's some people that use it, but they aren't good players. Don't use it. Alright, color bind settings, I already went over that. Just skip to the next tab. Alright, now keybinds. This is almost all personal preference. I recommend, if you are on keyboard and mouse, use scroll wheel reset. So set your secondary building edit keybind to scroll up and your reset building edit to scroll wheel up. This makes it so they can scroll up twice and it'll reset your edit for you. It's a lot faster than doing it manually, so I recommend doing that. Alright, then that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, last thing. Go to item shop, hit support a creator, and type in SSORN. You can capitalize then. Doesn't really matter. You don't have to. Do whatever you want. Just make sure you type in SSORN and hit accept. Alright, now you're done. Alright, that's it for today. Just a reminder, I upload 5 new videos every single week, okay? So if you want 5 new videos just like this to be in your subscriber feed, then subscribe to my channel. It'll make you a better Fortnite player and just a better human all around. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, there is a comment section below this video. You can leave them there, and I will try to answer them. Alright, thanks. Bye.